You were born to create. Right now in this moment, you possess unlimited potential burning inside you. But listen carefully, that potential isn't just sitting there waiting to be discovered. It's demanding to be unleashed through creation. Look at your hands. These aren't just ordinary hands. These are the tools of a creator designed to build, craft, and bring new things into existence. Your mind isn't just for consuming information. It's a factory of ideas waiting to revolutionize the world. Stop seeing yourself as someone who only takes from the world. You are not here to simply consume what others have made. You are here to add, to build, to innovate, to create. The greatest tragedy isn't failing. It's reaching the end of your life with your creation still trapped inside you. Your ideas, your dreams, your innovations, they're not just possibilities, they're your responsibilities. The world doesn't need more consumers. The world is desperately waiting for you to step up and create. Every single day, thousands of voices tell you to buy, use, watch, and consume. But let me tell you something powerful. Living only as a consumer is a trap that steals your true power. The consumer mindset turns mighty lions into sheep, leaders into followers, and creators into critics. What exactly is this consumer trap? It's the belief that your role in life is to buy what others create, watch what others produce, and use what others build. It's the dangerous idea that you're here to fill your life with other people's creations instead of bringing your own into the world. You know you're stuck in consumption when your daily routine becomes a cycle of endless scrolling, buying, and using. When you spend hours watching others live their dreams while yours collect dust. When your biggest excitement comes from buying new things rather than making new things. When you find yourself constantly following trends instead of setting them. The cost, it's far bigger than your credit card bill. Every moment spent purely consuming is a moment stolen from your creative potential. Your bank account drains while your talents stay buried. Your mind gets stuffed with other people's ideas while your own fade away. Your unique voice gets lost in the crowd of consumers. Why does society want you stuck in this trap? Simple. Consumers are predictable, manageable, and profitable. The system thrives on people who choose consumption over creation. Every time you decide to mindlessly consume instead of purposefully create, someone else's dream gets bigger while yours gets smaller. Think about your last week. How many hours did you spend watching others succeed? How many hours did you invest in building your own success? How many times did you choose to buy something instead of learning to make it? How often did you pick consuming over creating? Here's the real truth. The consumer mindset is comfortable, but comfort is the enemy of greatness. It's easy to consume, hard to create. Easy to follow, hard to lead. Easy to copy, hard to innovate. But everything worth having in life lives on the other side of hard. The system wants you to stay a consumer because consumers can be controlled. But creators change the game. Creators write their own rules. Creators shape the future. Now the choice is yours. Will you stay trapped in consumption or will you break free and create? Let me tell you something powerful about your DNA. You are literally built to create. From the moment you were born, creativity has been running through your veins. It's not a special gift given to a chosen few. It's not a rare talent that only artists possess. Creation is hardwired into your very being. Look at any child. Before society programs them to be consumers, what do? They build with blocks. They draw with crayons. They make up stories. They turn cardboard boxes into spaceships. They don't care about brands. They create naturally because that's what humans are born to do. Your ancestors didn't wait for someone else to solve their problems. They didn't order solutions on their phones. They created tools, built shelters, invented languages, and made music. Creation isn't just art. It's survival, it's progress, it's life itself. Creation happens every single day in ways you might not even notice. When you cook a meal instead of ordering takeout, right, you're creating. When you solve a problem at work in a new way, you're creating. When you rearrange your room to make it better, you're creating. When you give advice that helps someone you're creating, these are small acts. They're proof that your creator DNA is alive and active. But here's what most people don't understand. This natural drive to create doesn't vanish with age. It gets buried under layers of consumption habits. Your creator DNA gets hidden behind social media feeds, shopping apps, and endless entertainment. It's not dead. It's just waiting to be reactivated. Breaking free starts with small choices. Instead of watching another video, write down your own ideas. Instead of buying that decoration, make one yourself. Instead of reading about other people's success, start building your own. Instead of following trends, said them. Instead of asking, where can I buy this? Your brain lights up differently when you create. Science proves it. Creation releases different chemicals than consumption. While consumption might give you quick pleasure, creation gives you lasting satisfaction. That's why making something with your own hands feels better than buying it. That's why solving a problem yourself feels better than paying someone else to fix it. Every time you choose to create instead of consume, you're not just making something new. You're rebuilding your natural identity. You're clearing away consumer programming and letting your true creator DNA shine through. You're remembering who you really are. The world doesn't need another consumer scrolling through life. The world needs you to wake up your creator DNA, to bring your ideas to life, to solve problems, to build solutions, to create change. Your DNA is screaming to create. The only question is, will you finally listen? To transform from a consumer into a creator, you need to build your foundation on 5 unshakable pillars. These aren't just ideas. They're power tools that will completely change how you see and interact with the world. Pillar 1, initiative is waiting. Creators don't sit around waiting for permission, perfect timing, or perfect conditions. While consumers wait for opportunities, creators make them. They don't wait for someone to tell them it's their turn. They don't wait for the right time. They start now, start small, start messy, but they look at successful creators around you. Did they wait until everything was perfect? No. They started with what they had. They launched before they felt ready. They built their planes while flying the jet. When others said, wait, they said, watch me. When others said someday, they said today. Your time to take initiatives now. Stop waiting for someone to pick you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth that keeps consumers stuck forever. Creators understand that taking action creates opportunity. Every major success story started with someone who refused to wait. Pillar 2, problem-solving orientation. While consumers complain about problems, creators solve them. They don't just see obstacles, they see opportunities. Every problem is a chance to create a solution. Every complaint is a clue to what needs to be built. Every frustration points to what needs to be fixed. Train your mind to ask different questions. And instead of why doesn't someone fix this, ask how can I fix this? Instead of why doesn't this exist, ask how can I create this? Instead of who's going to solve, ask what's my first step to solve this? Problems aren't roadblocks. They're raw materials for creators. The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity to create solutions. Pillar 3, resource optimization. Consumers focus on what they don't have. Creators maximize what they do have. They turn limitations into leverage. They transform obstacles into assets. They don't need the best tools. They make the best of their tools. Stop saying I can't because I don't have. Start asking, what can I do with what I have? Your current resources, your time, skills, connections, knowledge, even your problems are enough to start creating. Best creators in history started with less than you have right now. And remember, creativity thrives under constraints. Limited resources force innovation. When you have less, you think more. When you can't buy solutions, you create. Pillar 4, value generation. Consumers take value. Creators value. Ask yourself, what value am I creating? How am I making things better? What am I adding to the world? Value isn't just about money. It's about making things better, easier, faster, clearer, or more enjoyable for others. Start small. Create value in your current job, your relationships, your community. Solve small problems. Make small improvements. Help one person. Fix one thing. Create one solution. Small value created consistently grows into big impact. The more value you create, the more valuable you become. While consumers decrease their value by constant consumption, creators increase their value by constant creation. Pillar 5, innovation thinking. Innovation isn't about inventing something that's never existed. It's about looking at existing things with new eyes. Creators don't just copy. They combine, improve, remix, and reimagine. Train yourself to question everything. Why is it done this way? Could it be better? What if we tried something different? What's missing? What's needed? Innovation starts with questions, not answers. Don't be afraid to try new approaches. Every major breakthrough started as a crazy idea. Every innovation was impossible until someone created it. Your weird ideas might be exactly what the world needs. These 5 pillars: initiative, problem solving, resource optimization, value generation, and innovation thinking form the foundation of your creator mindset. They're not just concepts to understand. Each pillar strengthens the others. When you take initiative, you find problems to solve. When you solve problems, you create value. When you optimize resources, you drive innovation. When you think innovatively, you find new ways to take initiative. Build these pillars into your daily life. Practice them in small ways. Use them at work, at home, in your community. Remember, these pillars aren't gifts you're born with. They're skills you build. Each time you practice them, they get stronger. Each time you use them, you move further from consumer thinking and closer to creator thinking. Stop waiting to change locations before you start creating. Your current environment, no matter how limited it seems, is your perfect starting point. The biggest mistake consumers make is believing they need a different place, different tools, or different circumstances to begin creating. Your current situation isn't your prison. It's your laboratory. Every limitation, every constraint, every challenge in your environment isn't blocking you. It's teaching you. These aren't walls to stop you. Look around your current space right now. What problems need solving? What systems need improving? What's broken that needs fixing? What's missing that needs creating? Your environment is packed with opportunities, screaming for a creator's touch. Those limitations you complain about, they're your fuel. Limited budget. It forces you to think creatively. Limited space, it pushes you to be efficient. Limited resources, they drive you to innovate. Limited time, it makes you focus on what matters. Turn your excuses into advantage. Deal with what you have right now. Your phone isn't just for scrolling. It's a creation tool. Your small room isn't just for sleeping. It's your idea lab. Your current job isn't just for paying bills. It's your training ground. Your daily problems aren't just frustrations. They're opportunities to create solutions. Start creating impact where you are. Don't wait until you reach a bigger platform. Don't wait until you have a bigger audience. Create value for the people around you right now. Solve problems in your current work. Improve systems in your current home. Build solutions for your current community. The truth about environment transformation, it starts with transforming how you see it. While consumers see problems, creators see projects. While consumers see limitations, creators see launching pads. While consumers see reasons to wait, creators see reasons to start. That environment changes when you change how you interact with it. Stop being a passive consumer of your surroundings. Become an active creator in your space. Every room can be reimagined. Every system can be improved. Every problem can be solved. Today, the size of your environment doesn't matter. Your impact within it does. Some of the biggest companies started in garages. Some of the best innovations came from the smallest spaces. Some of the most powerful creations emerged from the most limited environments. Your current situation is perfect for one simple reason: it's real. It's not some imaginary perfect environment that never comes. It's not some future scenario that might never happen. It's here, it's now, and it's waiting for you to start creating. Remember, creators don't wait for the perfect environment. They create within their current environment until it becomes what they envision. They start where they are, use what they have, and create what they can. Your environment isn't your excuse. It's your opportunity. Now, what will you create where you are? Creation isn't magic. It's a process. And just like any process, once you understand its parts, you can master it. Let me break down this process so you can start creating immediately. First, identifying opportunities. Open your eyes to the gaps around you. Listen to people's complaints. They're telling you what needs to be created. Pay attention to problems. They're showing you what needs to be solved. They watch for patterns. What's missing? What's broken? Write down everything that bugs you. List everything that frustrates you. Note everything that wastes your time. Each of these is a creation opportunity. The problems you face daily aren't just annoyances. They're invitations to create solutions. Next is taking calculated risks. Yes, creation involves risk, but here's the bigger risk. Spending your whole life consuming while your creative potential goes to waste. Smart creators don't jump blindly. They test small. They start cheap. They try quick experiments. Start with low-risk tests. Create a small prototype. Try a basic version. Share it with a few people. Learn from feedback. Adjust and improve. You don't need to risk everything to start creating. Small, smart risks teach you more than big, blind jumps. Our building happens step by step. No one creates masterpieces on day one. Break down your creation into small, manageable steps. Don't try to build the whole house today. Just lay one brick well. Don't try to write the whole book today. Just write one page well. Remember this formula. Tiny steps, a daily action to massive creation. Focus on progress, not perfection. Move forward, even if it's just an inch. Small daily progress beats big occasional efforts. Now, let's tackle the biggest barrier. Creation fears. Fear of failure? Everyone fails while creating something new. Failure isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. Fear of judgment. Critics create nothing. They just judge what creators make. Fear of starting? Starting small kills this fear fast. Fear of not being good enough? Here's the truth. Your first creation won't be your best. But you can't reach your best without creating your first. Fear of competition. The world needs your unique creation. No one can create exactly like you. Here's your creation process checklist. Spot the opportunity. Look for problems and gaps. Start tiny. That's your smallest viable creation. Get feedback or share with a small trusted group. Improve steadily. Make it better bit by bit. Share bigger to expand your reach gradually. The key? Keep the process moving. Don't get stuck in endless planning. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't try to eliminate all risks. Start creating, keep improving, stay moving. Creation is like working out. You get stronger with each attempt. Your first creation might be wobbly. Your second will be better. Your 10th will be stronger. Your 100th will be powerful. But you can't reach your 100th creation without starting your first. Stop overthinking. Stop overplanning. Stop waiting for guarantees. Perfect processes don't exist. Only improving processes do. Your creation process will grow stronger each time you use it. The world's greatest creators aren't sitting around waiting for the perfect process. They're creating, learning, and improving their process every single day. They know that creation itself teaches the best lessons about creating. Your creation process starts now. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Not when conditions are perfect. Let's talk money truth. Consumers spend money, creators make money. Every time you choose to create instead of consume, you're not just saving money, you're opening doors to make money. Think about this. Every time you buy something, you're paying for someone else's creation. Every app you download, every product you purchase, every service you use, you're funding other creators. Why not step up and create something others will pay for? Watch how creation flips your money flow. While consumers drain their bank accounts buying stuff, creators fill their accounts by making stuff. While consumers work for money, creators make money work for them. While consumers buy assets, creators build assets. Here's the power shift. When you create, you turn expenses into investments. That time you spend watching others, turn it into time creating content. That money you spend buying solutions, turn it into money earned by making solutions. That energy you use consuming, turn it into energy invested in creating. Creating builds assets that pay you over and over. A consumer buys a product once, money gone. A creator makes a product once, money keeps coming. Whether it's digital products, physical items, services, or systems, created once, profit from it many times. Smart creators build multiple income streams. They don't just create one thing, they create many things. They turn their knowledge into courses. They turn their skills into services. They turn their ideas into products. They turn their solutions into systems. Each creation becomes a new innovation. Start smaller, but think big. Your first creation might earn little, but it teaches you to earn more. Your second creation builds on your first. Your third multiplies your reach. Each creation adds another stream to your income river. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth through creation. While consumers chase quick wins, creators build lasting value. While consumers follow money trends, creators make money trends. While consumers work for paychecks, creators work for equity. The math is simple. Consuming the money out, creating money in, more consumption, more expenses, more creation and more income. Your financial future depends on one choice. Will you keep spending money consuming what others create? Or will you start making money creating what others need? The best time to start creating your financial freedom was yesterday. The second best time is right now. When you create, you don't just change your life. You change the world around you. Creators are the real change makers, the true influencers, the actual difference makers in society. Look at your community right now. Every business started with a creator. Every solution came from a creator. Every improvement happened because someone chose to create instead of complain. When you create, you spark change that spreads far. Creators don't just make products. They make jobs. Think about it. Every time someone creates something new, they need people to help build it, sell it, support it, improve it. Your creation today could be someone's job tomorrow. But consumers use jobs, creators make jobs. Your innovation solves real problems for real people. That app you create might save someone hours every day. That product you design might make someone's life easier. That service you start might help hundreds of families. That solution you build might fix problems for entire communities. Creators shape culture. They don't just follow trends, they make them. They don't just accept that's how it's always been done. They show new ways of doing things. They don't just fit into culture. They move culture forward. Every time you create something new, you add to human progress. Every solution you build makes the world a bit better. Every innovation you bring makes life a bit easier. Every improvement you make pushes society a bit forward. This isn't just about making money or building success. It's about making impact. It's about leaving your mark. It's about contributing something valuable to the world. The world doesn't change when people consume more. The world changes when people create more. Your creations, no matter how small they seem, can create ripples of positive change that impact countless lives. Your moment is now. No more waiting, no more planning, no more excuses. Here are your action steps to transform from consumer to creator. Step 1. Right after this speech ends, grab a notebook. Write down 3 problems you face daily. These are your first creation opportunities. Circle the one that bugs you most. That's your starting point. Step 2, set your creation time. Block 1 hour tomorrow, no excuses. Turn off your phone. Close your browser. This is your creation hour. Don't have an hour. Start with 30 minutes. Don't have 30. Just start. A3, us and make your creator promise. Say it out loud. I commit to creating something every single day. No matter how small, no matter how simple, I will create daily. Step 4, find your accountability partner today. Tell someone about your commitment to create. Share your first project idea. Ask them to check on your progress every week. Step 5, clear your creation space now. Clean your desk. Open your notebook. Set up your tools. Make your space ready for tomorrow's creation session. Final step, take action immediately. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next month. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. Start small, but start today. Create something simple, but create it now. Take tiny steps, but take them immediately. Future, as a creator starts the moment this speech ends. What will you create first? You were born to be more than just another consumer in this world. Your ideas matter. Your creations count. Your innovations will change lives. The world is hungry for what only you can create. Stop watching others build their dreams while yours collect dust. Stop following trends when you should be setting them. Stop asking, what should I buy? I start asking, what can I create? Your time is now. Your place is here. Your choice is clear. Step up, stand out, and start the next great creation, the next big solution, the next powerful innovation. It's locked inside you. Release it, build it. The whistles, the world is waiting for your creations.